Any type of business you launch will inevitably make some marketing errors. However, startups in particular face a special mix of marketing difficulties, including constrained spending, scarce resources, and the urgent need to increase brand recognition. The secret to the success of your startup may lie in knowing when and how to invest in marketing. Just stay tuned as we're going to show you some mistakes that often happen in the marketing zone and how you can avoid them. And for best financial resources, check the links below. Hello and welcome to the channel, folks. Today we'll discuss the 7 common marketing mistakes and how to avoid them. To enjoy more content like this, subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. With that said, let's start. Even if your product or service is among the best available, no one will choose if they are unaware of it or are unable to retain it long enough to look for it. Furthermore, the pandemic put marketers into a panic and upended the marketing world. It also created new opportunities in the field of marketing. And of course, the 21st century's market is not just bound by the door-to-door sale, but of course largely distributed to the digital platform also. Hence, the competition is far tougher, so you need to be very careful and be aware of these 7 mistakes. Number 7, repeating the target. Retargeting every visitor that bounces is the biggest error that e-commerce marketers make. Even if your product is excellent, not all visitors to your website have the purpose of making a purchase. According to research, online shoppers have removed items from their carts because they were not yet ready to make a purchase. The majority of these window shoppers click away even before starting the checkout process. So you're wasting money by including these individuals in your retargeting campaign, as the majority of them have shown little genuine interest in purchasing your goods. No matter how loud you yell, no one will answer the door if you knock on one that's empty. Avoid making this mistake. Instead, separate your bounced visitors into different groups based on the number of pages they've seen, how long they stay there, if they visited a specific product category, etc., and then retarget them accordingly. Spending money on retargeting visitors who leave your homepage in a matter of seconds without even looking at a single category page is a waste. While targeting every visitor will increase your costs, it won't necessarily boost your revenue. Number 6, not creating a proper marketing plan. There is no guarantee that your firm will eventually prosper, even if you persist and make wise plans. Make time for long-term planning and be sure you know how it'll help your company in the long run, even if it seems like a lot of effort right now. The marketing plan is one of a business' most crucial components. A startup requires both a business strategy and a marketing plan. But what exactly does a marketing plan entail? A marketing plan is a documented explanation of how a startup would identify its target market and meet its marketing objectives. Your primary marketing strategies are included in your marketing plan. Your marketing strategy alerts you when a tactic isn't working, so you may make changes and test new ones. But without a plan, you turn to every marketing tactic under the sun and hope that one of them will work like magic. That isn't how startup marketing operates, though. Number 5, spending excessive time on brand perfection. Too many firms want to fully rebrand, change their name early on, or continually tweak the look of their website. When it comes to your brand assets, investing too early in perfection will largely end in financial waste. Next, there is overzealous brand promotion. Another no-no is hyper-concentrating on your brand, especially on social media. Many customers may tune out in response to this increased noise. Worse yet, if they notice that you post too frequently without offering anything of genuine value, they may disengage completely and even unfollow your brand. Running a lean startup process is the best course of action. Launching a website shouldn't be delayed to perfect the design. Once you've taken off and are moving, you'll be in a much more stable position to gather more information and make those adjustments. You can also find out more about what your followers want to know about your business and your sector, so you don't overwhelm them with your debut. Number 4, spending a huge cash in the market too quickly. A sizable marketing budget might have been left to you. Does that mean your marketing would be successful by default? No. Due to a large number of resources at your disposal, you might be inclined to concentrate your marketing efforts across all channels, which would stretch you too thin. You might wish to dominate your business with a potent advertisement or a standout booth at the upcoming trade show, but you ought to start out slowly and really rein in it. This early in the game, you don't want to overspend. And the worst thing that could happen is you commit the error of overspending. The second worst scenario is for your marketing to be a smashing success, but for you to be unable to handle the subsequent surge in demand. The issue with this strategy is that you'll quickly use up your marketing money. Consider testing your audience. Learn about your customers and invest a little money in hyper-targeting advertising. Utilize free videos to spread the word about your brand while concentrating on content marketing and PR strategies. You should concentrate on a select few marketing channels rather than focusing on all of them and blowing through your marketing budget. As you continue to test various marketing tactics in the early phases of your firm, this will help you save additional money. Number 3, the appealing attitude towards everyone. Launching a firm without a distinct buyer persona is like embarking on a hunt while wearing a blindfold. You'll be shooting everything and you'll ultimately run out of ammunition. Most marketing strategists make the mistake of trying to reach as many customers as they can without first determining who could be interested in the goods or services. For new businesses, identifying the target market is not enough. You must gain an understanding of its preferences and conduct. For instance, according to data, 60% of US consumers are willing to provide personal information to enjoy a more tailored purchasing experience. Instead of being hunted, consumers prefer their prey to come right to them. It's crucial to distinguish between marketing and sales when looking for methods and distribution channels to precisely target the appropriate audience. Marketing increases consumer awareness of your goods and fosters a favorable climate for successful sales. It is the goal of sales to persuade a customer to make a purchase. Number 2, not including social media marketing in their list. Business without a social media presence are losing out on many chances because 59% of consumers use social media as a source of inspiration for purchases. One of the most economical and successful digital marketing tactics available today is social media marketing, which many business owners are unaware of. You might raise your website's SEO ranks, get more visitors, and increase revenue with its assistance. You must put time and effort into frequently connecting with your audience and creating fascinating content for each of your social media platforms if you want your social media marketing strategy to be effective. You must also ascertain the social media channels where your target market is most active. If you aren't sure, a Facebook company page is an excellent place to start at the very least. You can find out what people think of your brand and organization by using social listening. It is a useful tool for monitoring public discourse around your company and reacting to product requests. Social media marketing aids in brand development since social platforms let you share. On these social media marketing channels, you're allowed to share, retweet, and repin content. Your material will be shared by your followers with their friends and family, which will help your company gain more customers. It's a great approach for you to find fresh, qualified leads. You can't connect with leads you otherwise wouldn't have. Number 1, hiring people in charge of marketing. The environment of online marketing is always evolving. Today's solutions might not be applicable tomorrow. Experienced marketers with a rapid learning curve are what you require. For instance, a Google search update might put your startup out of business. The unskilled marketers may find this to be too much to handle. It's also possible that a rival is rapidly increasing its market share. Your new business must fight and be aggressive. Such dire circumstances can only be managed by an expert marketer. As a result, if you're currently working with a novice marketer, it has been strongly advised that you take a step back and rethink your marketing plan. Your startup may eventually fail if you don't take the time to accomplish this. Remember, the main marketing strategies you want to employ are included in a marketing plan. Your marketing strategy informs you when a tactic is ineffective, so you can make adjustments and try new ones. So, you have to be very careful and sincere to develop a brilliant marketing master plan. But before that, comment down your thoughts about this. We would love to know your POV. With that said, it is time to call it a day, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. We will see you in future videos.